Good morning, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for a much-anticipated main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joshua. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Joshua.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Let's have a good, clean fight.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Eddie, you just look at the physical stature of these two guys, and it's clear to see one fighter is much stronger than the other. But if you're the fighter who's not as strong, you still got to go out there and win the fight. How do you do it?
Well, first of all, you yell at your manager for making this fight. And then the second thing you do is you make sure that you have good shoes on, good track shoes, and you use them.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Bad intentions. His opponent able to land a sharp counterpunch. Halfway through round number one. Teddy, early on in a fight, I will often turn to you and ask you what's the one thing we should look for out of this fighter. But in his case, I think it's pretty obvious, right? It's the jab.
Yeah, more importantly, it's obvious to him. He understands that. You know, he understands he's not real strong in other areas. So he understands he has to be really good in this area.
Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
Good-looking counterpunch. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Nice block by Bad Intentions. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Lands the counter. and here comes the left hand. Halfway through this round here. Nice block. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Able to dismiss it. And there he counters back against his opponent. There he goes with the right hand again. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Comes right back with some offense of his own. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Targeted counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Good block there by Bad Intentions. Good block there by Bad Intentions. On the mark, the counter punch by Bad Intentions. end of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Good job protecting himself. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Bad Intentions. A barrage of punches now. Able to dismiss it. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Back upstairs he goes. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Well-placed counter punch by Bad Intentions. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well-suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Bad Intentions. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy, oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Oh, good exchange there. from those headshots with his defense up top. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Bad Intentions. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Well-placed counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Good block by Bad Intentions. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is basically giving you the impression that he's a little tentative to throw punches based on what happened earlier when he got hurt.
Yeah, he's got to find a way now to not give up the offense that he had earlier. He wants to go into a defensive mode a little bit, but if he gives up that offense, he'll fall too far behind and get to that no man's land where he'll need a knockout to win, and he doesn't have that kind of power.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. And he pulls the trigger again. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Final 10 seconds. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Stay away from the inside. Move ahead. Side, side.
Good exchange. He fires back. And now they're opening up. Both right hands land.
Guard your head. Beat him to the punch.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Halfway through the 7th round.
Rain, 1-2.
He gets off with a combination up top.
Punch and move, punch and move.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Good block there by Bad Intentions. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue and red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes the judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Work the body kick.
Carries that punch away. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. And he returns on that exchange. Well-placed counter punch by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is having a masterful round defensively. I love what we're seeing from the footwork with him. Very good movement, sound defensively. Is there anything he should be considering adding to that arsenal, though, right now?
Well, he's got to find spots for offense. You know, he's making his opponent miss. He's getting him off balance. He's frustrating him a little bit. You know, pop at the right time. You know, let it fly a little bit in the right spot. You keep your guy off balance. When you got him off balance, you make him miss, make him pay.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him.
You're not face. Face yourself. Cover your head, kid. One.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counter punch landing by Bad Intentions. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Bad intentions. His eye is now cut. That could be a real detriment. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Another left hand from him. Blocks that punch. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Seconds into the 9th round.
Move your head. Keep moving. Keep moving. Move. Keep moving around the ring.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Good job protecting himself. Parries that punch intended for the head. Got hit, but he sends it right back. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Double up your punches.
Blocks that punch. A headshot blocked. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
He has reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Trying to keep his distance, trying to keep his range, but still, you have to be offensive-minded.
Yeah, you do. If you're just standing on the outside at the beginning, that's okay, but then your opponent, he's going to walk in on you. There has to be something threatening, something damaging to keep you outside.
Defense turns to offense by bad intentions. And our first glimpse of blood from his nose. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Nice combination there. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Nice block. Combo lands upstairs. Blocks away that headshot. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Nice block by bad intentions. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And there he counters back against his opponent. Blocked that away. It was targeted for his head. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
And this is the final round. 12 rounds going at you. And this is the final round. Round number 12 coming at you. Working his way on the outside and working well. He just stunned his opponent.
And his opponent got caught. Why? Because he was standing in front not doing nothing. If you're not going to work, get out of range. Don't let your opponent work.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Able to dismiss that body shot. Excellent counterpunch by Bad Intentions. One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking one. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And what a clever combination by Bad Intentions. Very nice defensive guard there. All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring.
We go to the judges' scorecards. All three judges score the fight. A unanimous decision. Your winner, Bad Intentions.
He's your winner by unanimous decision. All three judges giving it to him.
I didn't agree with the judges completely, but they got the right guy winning.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.